Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Follow Your True Azimuth micro podcast. Our guest today is Anada Xenia Shakti. She is an intuitive, interdimensional artist. I'm Scott Graham, your host, and I am so psyched that you are here today. Hello, Ananda. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I like to say halo instead of hello because it means that I see that you are a radiant force of light.
What a powerful and truly unique way to say hello. I think I'm going to use that. I understand, Ananda, that change has been a big part of your true azimuth story until you kind of found your path. Can you tell us about your life and how it was shifting and changing?
It just kept on changing. And when it changed from being part of this punk world and really just in my heart of hearts wanting that more than anything, and so holding that devotion in my heart and until it manifested, and then that was finished. And then I met the spiritual understanding of life. So I'm not talking about religion, but I'm talking about spirituality, where you start to experience the divine in everything in a non-dogmatic way. This was also something that just grabbed the devotion of my heart more than anything else. And I had no desire to stop myself from going in that direction, but I had to leave a very successful, very up-and-coming experience that I had tremendous support from everybody, from family, from friends, from everybody. But it's so funny because here now I'm changing into something that is much healthier for me, much softer. I became so much softer, so much more loving, so much more beautiful in that way. And yet people were like, oh, they weren't sure that I had made the right choice, and maybe I'm in a cult, or even though I wasn't really, but maybe I'm getting culty in my nature and I'm changing too much. I'm leaving the wounding of that old scene and I'm moving into something that is now transformative. The punk scene as an art form is a reflective art form, and it's really a glorification of the wounds, a glamorization. And then the spiritual scene is a transformative artistic experience in which we use the material of life as a platform to transform our consciousness into more and more subtle realms. So I did have to face a lot of friends turning their backs towards me, people criticizing me, and I had to follow my heart, because that was what I did when I was in the punk band. It was like I had this devotion in my heart. I was never really I was very shy. So I wasn't that kind of person like, okay, I'm going to do this in life and I know I'm going to achieve it. I wasn't like that at all. I was very shy. But in that shyness, I had a profound inner world that had this incredible devotion for whatever it was that was my inspiration at the time. And really, it turned out to be all under this umbrella of being an intuitive, interdimensional healing artist. So I kept on moving forward regardless of what people were saying or thinking, and I developed a whole way of assisting people and assisting myself in the healing. And then, interestingly enough, I did make a commitment to myself when I left the punk world that I would play music again, because music was so part of my soul. But I would not do it until I could do it in a way that was going to help people's hearts truly heal. And then it all came around. So now I play music with my band, Love Power the Band, that is channeled, that comes from these angelic realm experiences that I have when I'm doing healing work with people, guidance for humanity to be able to live their life in their fullness. And so full circle, by trusting the devotion in one's heart. So I strongly encourage everybody to cultivate this devotion in your heart. What are you devoted to? What do you really love? And just hold it. When you hold it in the heart, that frequency creates the change. We are living in the stories of our hearts and our minds, and it can be changed by changing the story in your heart.
Change the story in your heart to follow your true azimuth. Brilliant, Ananda. thank you for sharing that, and thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to have been able to share with your people. And I just really want to encourage people to know that it is their birthright. It is why they came here as a human being, to live their great dream. And it comes from devotion in the heart towards it. So don't be frightened. Go for it. Now more than ever in this world, the doors are wide open. Just keep going.